everybody, I'm Corinne Blackstone and welcome to my craft room. I'm so happy to have you here today. This is a fun bonus video because Cricut has released another update. Now make sure that you're subscribed, that way you don't miss out on any of the fun content we have coming. But with this fun new update, they have added a warp feature which is going to allow us to make the wavy text, but it also allows us to make a lot of other text options as well. I'm going to show you the different options and how to use it really quickly here in this fun update video. I'm super excited to show it to you, so let's go ahead and get started.
Whatever we would do, we do it just for fun.
We have a new feature in Design Space and I'm super excited to show you. Of course, they would come out after, with this, after we did the other video on how to do this, but now we can do it all right in Design Space. So the first thing you're going to need to do for now is to make sure that you're in the beta version of Cricut Design Space. In order to do that, you're going to go to these three dots or these three lines up here in the upper left-hand corner and click on those. Go down to Settings, and in the Settings option, you'll see you have Application Experience. You want to make sure that you have that set to beta. Now, if you don't and you're on live, just switch to beta. Now, when you do, it may need to update your Design Space. Just let it do that. Totally fine. No big deal. Once you're in the beta version, you're going to be able to access a few extra things that you can't access just yet in regular Design Space. I actually recommend using beta for the latest design developments and things, and I use beta most of the time. But for this, they have added the warp option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of ways we can use this. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start with some text. And I'm just going to use the words, let's do cat mom, just so we can do two separate words so that you can really see what this looks like. Now I'm going to move this over so that we can change the font, and I'm just going to pick that retro groovy font that we used previously to create the really fun wavy look that we had on the other one. Now what you can do is select the text, and up here at the top right next to offset is a warp option. Now if you click that, it is going to tell you that it will only work with Cricut Access. I am a Cricut Access member, so I'm not sure why it keeps telling me to subscribe, but just click check it out and it should work fine. Now I do have a feeling that this will be a Cricut Access only option, so you will have to pay the $9.99 a month for this. But remember, I did show you how to do it for free, and it's very, very easy. I will link that video down below for you. Apparently my cat also agrees that Cricut Access at $9.99 is crazy. Now I'm going to show you there's a ton of different warping options, but the one that's closest to what we did in the previous video was this one right here. So I'm going to click on that one, and I'm going to click off of where it says warp. Now look at that. It did pretty much the same thing. Now I don't know why it's been doing this. Every time I click off of it, it wants to reopen it. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. Now what's kind of cool about this is you can use Control C and Control V and create a second version of the wording and just line it up, and then you can do another version of it using Control C, Control V, and then you can change the colors so that you can make your own super colorful design. Really easy to do this, super simple. This is a really simple process that they have added. So there's one option of how you can use this. Now there's other really fun ones that you can do. So let's just use the word, let's do baseball. And I'm going to change the font on this because I don't want to use this groovy font. I'm going to use one of our more athletic fonts, which would be college or something similar to that for this one. Because there's another really cool warp that you can use that is very popular. And if you scroll right here, number 8, if we click on that one, look at that. It makes that really cool look that a lot of people are wanting on different words. So this is a really fun one that you can use as well. Now this one, like I said, this one I haven't found an exact easy way to do online yet. So this one would be easier in Design Space, but you can do this fun swirl one very easy for free. Now I brought in an image because I just wanted to show you that the warp feature is not for images. You can only use the warp feature with text. So just keep that in mind. So if you do want to do something like these types of designs, they have to be text only. You cannot warp an image. There are so many great options with this warp design that you can do, so you can play around with it, see which one you like, see how you want it to do. Now, granted, some of these are a little bit more basic where you could really do them by curving, but the one thing I want to point out is that they have actually expanded the letters in the center to be a little bit bigger. So you can do lots of different ones. Like this one really is just curved. It's nothing special. But again, you'll kind of notice how the tops of our letters sit a little different. So it is slightly different than curving them, but there are so many different ways that you can use the warp option. And I think this is a really fun addition that Cricut has added. It seems like they're finally listening to us and adding things that we want to use in Design Space. I'm really excited to be able to start using some of these warp options and creating fun designs with them. Again, just play with it, see what you like. Like check out this one. It looks like a baseball bat to me. Like how fun is that one? Or you can make like a fish. Really cool. There's lots of different options for this. There's this really fun slanted one. Let's see what this one looks like. Whoa, that one's kind of crazy. So there's lots of really cool things that you can do with this. So just get on, play with it, see what you like, see what works for you. And I would say just have fun with it. There's no wrong way to use these designs and play with them and do what you want to do. I think that you're going to be able to really find some cool ways to use these and really make some beautiful things. Let me know what you think about the new warp feature in Design Space and whether it's something that you're going to use or something you think is just kind of eh. Also, do you think it's fair for them to charge to use access to get these extra features? Or do you think that they should allow these features to be used by everyone? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. I hope you guys picked up some tips and tricks on how to work with the warp feature. Just get on, play with it, have fun, and figure out some fun ways to use it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, happy crafting!